Internet. It's 100% internet.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to a sequel nobody asked for. My name's Justin, and today we're going to be finding the cheesiest ever. The cheesiest what? Well, you're about to find out. I've got a plethora of people here. We're going to try to do this as not as quickly as possible, but as quickly for as possible as we can do it with the task at hand. Because this is a big cheesy task we got. Let's see who we got here real quick. Bum bum bum.
Tell me how big. Tell me
Go
how
ahead,
much.
introduce
Really?
How
yourselves.
much cheese?
Really? That big?
A lot of cheese, a lot of cheese. Yeah, you guys
Jeez, I'm
can do it
slowly
together,
thinking.
actually.
Yeah.
You can do one screen
Okay.
to the other one.
Oh,
There you
hang on, I
go.
gotta.
Oh, I'll meet you halfway.
That's
Oh.
That's a
beautiful.
lot of cheese.
That's absolutely
They're the same
Yeah.
person. They're the
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Any,
the podcast
how
is
was
hitting new
how did you
levels
like
now.
the slot that we had for lunch today? It's pretty disgusting, right?
What'd you have for lunch?
The slot in the lunchroom.
Oh yeah.
Because you guys are in the jail. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go ahead.
Because they were in jail. Okay.
This is middle school.
Wait,
This is middle school.
Oh.
It's
it's
you're-
like
you're the
do
one.
you guys ever watch Catfish? In
No.
like half of the Catfish
I've caught
episodes,
catfish. Actually,
they
no, I've
don't.
never caught a catfish.
They. I wonder what one you're referring to right now. But anyways, half of them
Oh.
are like people in jail that won't meet up with the person because they're in jail. Like that is why they won't meet up in real
think
life.
once
It's not
the
that they're the
wrong
wrong
word.
person or a
Probably
different
can't.
person.
Yeah.
They just literally can't because they get their phone every once in a while in prison. Which is another thing. Like you can only talk to that person every so often. How are you not knowing that they're in prison? I don't know. It's crazy. Let's start
Sometimes it
off.
comes up naturally in
Cheese it.
conversation, so you never know.
Cheese it and cheeseburger.
Who's
Daniel?
this going to? Is it everyone?
My
Or-
goodness.
Am I frozen?
Cheese
It'll go to everyone, but Daniel's gonna say his point.
Wow.
Mhm.
I mean, first of all, I don't even know. The difficult thing for me is I don't even know if I consider a cheeseburger part of like cheese category. Like, yeah, it has cheese on it, but like a Cheez-It is an actual cheesy thing. Um,
Yeah.
that's tough because I would much rather have a cheeseburger. But ooh, I think I could be swayed here, but ah, that's
You
tough.
ready to pass it
I kinda wanna
off?
hear from Dak. Yeah, just that's where my dilemma is. I don't know if cheeseburger is cheese enough to move on in a cheese category. Zach, what do you think?
I'm gonna argue the cheese its a little bit. They've come a long way. They're not just cheese its. They're cheese like puffs, crisps, thins. They have all sorts of
They're at Taco Bell now.
let's not no. Don't say they're overpriced. Let's not go into that right now. They're not, they just have options
They have
and
a
variety.
huge Cheez-It.
Yeah,
They have a
They have a
huge
huge
Cheez-It
Cheez-It too?
that they put in a Crunch Wrap.
it's a Cheez-It
Yeah, they put
tostada.
it in the
Oh, you
Crunch Wrap.
mean
what they call
Cheez-Its
it.
are inside Taco Bell? They've invaded.
That too.
Okay, got it. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Um,
Well, yes, but it's a huge Cheez-It, like one
It is
giant
cheese.
one.
so Cheez-It
It's not
is
like a
cheese.
bunch of little ones.
I don't know if it's made with real
Yes.
cheese though. Is it? Does it say it in the box? I can't remember.
I
Is it made
believe
with real
so.
cheese?
That's
I
at
think
least
it
in my
does.
head it is.
If
I
it's
think it's like
processed,
the
then
selling
it
point.
doesn't have a leg to stand on. But cheeseburger, on the other hand, it just pairs so well. Cheese to burger to patty. But also it depends on what cheese it is. If you have a mozzarella on a burger, kind
True.
of weird. American, perfect. Welcome back.
Fair.
You lost your brick wall.
Really? He's an American fan.
Tearing down walls.
He's an American fan. I definitely think
I'm an
cheeseburger
American fan.
is 1,000 times better than a regular hamburger. So it's like I feel like it is essential. The cheese is an essential part of the burger, and
Oh, yeah.
that's why it's here in the cheesy town. I'm not saying it should be the answer here. I'm just saying that's why it's on this list is if you're doing a hamburger over cheeseburger, unless you're lactose intolerant, I don't know what's going on here. Do we have votes for cheeseburger versus Cheez-It?
I think. Oh wow.
I guess cheeseburger.
He's going straight to cheeseburger.
Ooh.
Okay.
This
I
is
don't
a tough
cheeseburger.
one.
You
First
said what
round.
you said what you need to say. I don't think Cheez-Its aren't that great.
You know what?
I said they
agree
come
with
a long
Oh,
way.
so it's just a
I don't
preference of.
think Cheez-Its are that great, but I gotta vote for Cheez-It because I disagree that a cheeseburger is that much better
What?
in a cheese category. It
Okay.
is better,
Okay.
but I think a
In the
burger-
cheese category.
Recently, my lactose intolerance has gotten much worse, and I've eaten plenty of plain hamburgers, and I've
Ah,
enjoyed them.
you
So
sick
that's-
freak.
but yeah, I know. I prefer a cheeseburger, but Cheez-Its in a cheese category, I just gotta go Cheez-It. So
Cheez-It.
Okay.
Cheez-Its
Okay.
fries.
So, Zach,
Yeah,
it's up to you. I'm not partaking.
I enjoy both daily. Oh, you're just gonna be the judge that doesn't judge. Got it.
Yeah.
Executioner.
Shoot, what do we got? We got
And
one
Brian
burger,
is going to be the
two for burger.
tiebreaker if
no,
it
I
ever
can't be a
happens.
tiebreaker if there's three people.
It's 1-1.
Oh, I know.
Ooh, Brian might be able to help here. I don't know. Brian, can you help me assist? Can you assist me here? I can't be burger.
Fuck Cheez-Its.
No one thought
Here we go.
cheeseburger was
Man said
Okay,
it.
Brian said to hell with Cheez-Its, so cheeseburger it is.
All right, I can live
Okay.
with it. I'm okay with
Yeah.
this. I'm okay.
Let
with
me write this down. I have a nice little bracket where all I have to do is press the one that won,
I
and
don't
it's
think it was
there.
a fair
Is
There
it
we
on
go.
fight. It was like
Up.
it was like a entree versus the snack. You know what I
No,
mean?
but-
I feel like it could have been better matching, maybe. I don't know.
In Taco Boat Tuesday fashion, we could have just put Cheez-Its on a cheeseburger and moved that along, but I think we're too
Oh,
late
wow.
to do that. So
Are we allowed one like mixture more for whatever?
We can combine. There's also a cut the cheese where you can add your own cheese item that's not on the list. Obviously, you won't know until we get through half of them. So let's just continue on. Parmesan
If my
cheese
favorite cheese
and
isn't
nacho
on
cheese
here,
Doritos.
I'm gonna add it. We'll see. But
Yeah, totally.
Sorry to interrupt
Totally.
you. Yeah.
I can tell you types
Parmesan
of cheese are not on here as much as, yeah, like
you're
dishes
saying
are
types of
mostly
cheese
the
aren't on here?
stuff on
Or You
here.
just said Parmesan cheese.
Not as much.
Okay,
I said not as much.
just clarifying. Just clarifying.
Yeah.
Like, are we
Yes,
talking
no,
like
'cause
actual?
I don't see
actual
Parmesan
Parmesan?
cheeses.
Yeah, yeah. Or are we talking like the grated in a bottle Parmesan, or is it up to interpretation, like everything included? What do we think?
There we go. I'm not a judge, so I say we go over to Jesse. Parmesan versus nacho cheese Doritos.
Ooh.
He took a breath like it was his last breath.
But what if we put the
Doritos, nacho
Parmesan
An
cheese
cheese
audible
on the
sigh.
Doritos?
Yeah.
Doritos,
Yoda
nacho
getting on a log.
cheese. Yeah.
God damn. Doritos nacho cheese. He's just going for it. He's just going for it. That's fine by me. Does that put anybody else in a different... Does anyone want to fight that and go for Parmesan? That's okay.
Yes.
It's his hill.
Yes.
That's it. So.
Yes, indeed. Simply because of lactose content. Parmesan cheese, if it's aged enough, doesn't have lactose naturally, so it don't upset the tummy tum.
The tummy tum.
Yep. So I'm gonna have to vote for nacho cheese Doritos
So.
because they're still better.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Damn.
don't want to rock this boat. I don't want to fight.
Zach,
too much.
any last words on that?
Parmesan is great on pizza. I use it on the shredded Parmesan on my shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
But it's such a I could substitute
Ooh.
it or go without most of the time. So nacho cheese Doritos on the other hand can't live without. So they're going on.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Nacho cheese Doritos. Going on.
Like it.
Up next, we've got grilled cheese fondue. Grilled cheese and cheese fondue. These are some cheesy things. Like in my mind, I'm seeing gooey, gushy waterfalls of cheesy goodness. Daniel.
Oh, I knew you were gonna pick me first.
Mhm.
This is tough because fondue,
Keeping people on their toes.
yeah, fondue seems like one of those things that's just such a cool experience, but I've never had that experience.
It's a social thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like you just grab anything you want. You could grab like a marshmallow. You could do
Odd
like-
choice, but okay.
For some reason I could only think of things like I'm thinking like strawberries and pineapple.
Just
Like I'm
something you
only thinking
poke
of
and dip
chocolate
in there.
fondue, but with
Sugars and cheese. Yum.
But I mean, you could do ham. You could do so many different things in cheese.
Little cocktail weenies, meatballs. Poke them in there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Chicken, like 400 chicken nuggets,
Ooh.
all in cheese fondue.
You got to start somewhere. Maybe start with
Oh,
one.
that's even better.
So
Hey,
that sounds like
Just
incredible,
one chicken
but,
nugget.
Yeah, you
set
gotta
up the whole
test the
thing
water.
just for one.
Yeah.
But grilled cheese is such a staple. You can do so much stuff with it. You know, it must be a close sandwich, griddled on both sides. Have the cheese as the primary ingredient. Other ingredients can complement the cheese, but none may overwhelm it. It can be made with sliced cheese as well. So, I think because of that, I think I'm leaning towards grilled cheese, but not solidified yet.
Grilled cheese is for the everyday
Zach?
man, and fondue is for those, for royalty. I've only had a cheese fondue like once. I've seen a couple chocolate ones. Haven't gone near them.
The Prince and the Pauper.
I always wondered how much cheese does it require to constantly flow?
Well, so that's a
You know?
cheese fountain,
Yeah,
but fondue doesn't have to be a fountain. It
Oh,
could
is
just
Depends
it
on
be-
if you're
fondue
doing
just like
the
a crock
fountain.
pot
Yeah,
bowl?
that's
It could be, yeah.
it's a
It
pot
could be just a
Mhm.
pot.
type deal.
hmm
I've had some good cheese fondue in a pot though. Yeah. But like I said, every day grilled cheese, and you're
I
right.
just-
You can
I
just add
enjoy
little,
the fact.
meats and
Yeah.
things to accentuate it, but it's still primarily just cheese. And there it holds strong as being very cheesy.
That's the part that really gets it for me, is that I want to imagine a king and a servant.
Yeah.
They're eating just on their day-to-day lives, and like that's the thing that determines whether they're rich or poor. It's not their clothes,
Nope.
not the people they hang around, the places
Nope.
they go,
Not
the events they
bloodline,
go
nothing
to.
like
It's the
that.
fact they're
It's
eating
what kind
cheese out of a
cheese
giant
they eat.
pot.
Yeah, they got that pot. Very important social status.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, so Daniel is currently at grilled cheese. Zach is currently
Yeah.
at
Grilled cheese. Everyday man.
what?
Clearly at
What
grilled
is your
cheese as well.
grilled cheese as well? Okay,
I've been experimenting a lot with grilled
Oh.
cheeses. And
unanimous grilled
Whoa.
cheese.
Got out of that middle school, got lost a brick wall, starts experimenting with grilled cheese. My goodness. All right. Unanimous
I've been
victory for
experimenting with grilled cheese lately. Oh,
Yeah.
how so?
that's the
He just
experiment you
moves
do in
on.
college.
Doesn't-
Experiment in college.
You know, I get it. Grilled
It's
cheese party
Jesse and a
sounds fun
hot
though.
plate.
Everybody brings a cheese, and then, ooh, okay, just an apron on. Up next, we've got cheese curds and cheesecake. And remember,
Cheese
guys,
curd.
you can cut the cheese, where you can add your own cheese.
Is this the
Um,
last round?
I'm just gonna jump in right away and just say,
or we can combine things.
it's just cheese curds. Let's move on. We got this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give
Okay,
it-
does anyone
Zach,
oppose
you want to
that?
say
What's wrong with
something?
you?
He's putting his strong stance.
He's putting his
Ooh.
foot down for cheese curds.
Wait,
Putting
wait,
my foot down
wait.
for
Who just
cheesecake.
said that? Who just said that?
Brian,
Oh, we've
Yeah.
got Brian who hasn't said much at all.
he's throwing his hat in the ring.
The fact that
I
he's
love
wanting,
cheese curds.
he's got a
Cheesecake is
very.
fantastic.
Yeah, but not better than cheese curds.
Yeah,
What about
well, it
it?
depends.
What about it? We need to hear this.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need some
was
opinions here.
cheesecakes are just a fucking amazing thing. Now I don't know if I'd fucking rack them in with the rest of the kind of cheese, but they're delicious. And if you get a good one, I'll
Okay.
take it over cheese curds any day.
That's crazy.
I love cheesecake too. That would be my vote, but since Brian and my votes don't matter at this particular point in time.
You'll be a
That's up
tiebreaker. You'll be like the
to
vice
you guys
president later
still,
on.
but
Yeah.
we're some
Thanks for
pretty
chiming
heavy
in, Brian.
cheesecakers.
Thanks for chiming in, but we don't care. Is pretty much what
Yeah.
Justin said.
Yeah.
Did you see him say yes in the cockpit? He shook his head in the screen.
I'd like to think that's how pilots, while actually flying, communicate to the rest of the people. They're like, "Yeah, of course." Zach, it looked like you had something that you wanted to say. I don't know why. I saw like a glint in your
Yeah.
eye that you had an opinion.
Because I've had varying degrees of both. I'm not like a crazy big fan of either, but I've been let down by cheesecake a lot. Cheesecake has had just like way too fatty or flavorless, or just the texture. All that's been wrong. Cheese curd, on the other hand, I've had some that are too squeaky, not liquidy enough. I have a certain type I like, but I still like cheese curds more.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
Beautiful,
I guess
beautiful.
Brian, we're in the
Cheese
same
curds,
boat
it's
here.
up to you,
Justin, we're in the
Daniel.
same boat here.
I like them hot and cold, and that the variety is
That's
there.
fair.
Where you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't even think
Cheesecake,
about that. I was only thinking
you only get
about
one. You get either cold or room temp.
Yeah,
Can't
I
warm
wasn't
it up.
thinking about unbattered, not fried cheese
Yeah.
curds. And the varieties, you could have so many different flavors of those too and everything.
Colby.
But I'm still cheesecake all the way.
But you could also
Like,
have
cheese curds
varieties of
are good.
cheesecakes.
Yeah,
Oh.
cheesecake though, the texture, like you said, like I just haven't had one that's been so bad
Yeah.
that puts me off of it. And like even an average one from the grocery store is
I'm sorry, but there's a
Yeah.
place called the
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory.
There's
not a
one I
cheese
can think
curd
of.
factory, so fuck
We
you,
have
cheese curd.
the Mars Cheese Castle.
Yes, there's that too.
that's not the cheese curds
factory.
castle though.
The best part of a cheesecake is not the cheese. It's
I
the,
think-
like brown sugar at the bottom.
It's
Yes,
The crust?
the crust. That's the best part of a cheesecake.
That's not even brown sugar. It's like graham crackers.
or graham cracker. That's what it is. Yeah, yeah.
There's
I don't even know the
pile of
ingredients
brown
to it 'cause
sugar
I don't
under
even
it.
know. I'm sorry, but
Brown
that's the best
sugar
part,
bottom.
and it's not cheese. It does not deserve to
See,
move on.
I thought
That would
we could
be
be
hilarious.
friends, Zach, but
I
that
think
is
we're gonna
just
do.
so wrong. That is so wrong. The crust is terrible.
Crust is the
Here's
best
the
part.
deal. Cheese curds will move on, but I'm giving Brian a secret power here. Because the majority of the people here that can't normally vote were like
So you wanna
in
give
for
him
cheesecake.
power?
This is where we were taking our
I don't know if
stand.
he can handle. He
Brian,
can handle the responsibility. of
One
playing.
time you
I
can
don't know if he handle
insert.
this.
Oh yeah, one time he can insert cheesecake into a round, no matter what round it is. Just not the last round. The last round not allowed.
I'll allow it.
You
So
can't
if
just
I
like
don't- if
be
I
at the
like,
finals
oh,
and throw
look, these
cheesecake in the
choices
ring
suck,
kind of
I
deal.
can just be like, I'm gonna throw cheesecake in there.
Yep.
Cheesecake is
Yep.
entered the ring.
Yep, and then maybe it moves on. It's got one extra life. That will not be happening again though. I just know cheesecake for some reason resonated. I bet it resonated with the audience out there too. There's people eating cheesecake right now. Forks in the sky going, thank you, Brian. Thank you for standing up for our people.
What do you think's for dessert on this mic?
Up next, nachos.
Nachos versus what?
We've got nachos and charcuterie / cheese and crackers.
Ooh,
Charcuterie, cheese and crackers.
yeah.
Anybody have a pretty solid opinion about this? Go ahead and jump in if that's the case.
I'm going straight to charcuterie. That's a go-to any family event.
Okay.
It's always delicious. You got the variety of cheeses, the salami.
I've said it before. I agree.
Yeah.
Over nachos?
Or nachos.
Yeah, you're doing that over nachos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Damn.
think I agree. I think because
Damn.
I love like the taco ability of nachos, but I don't like when it's anything else. So I had like barbecue nachos or like other fancy ones that I've had different places
Oh,
where it's not like taco spiced things.
it's not the
I'm a
vehicle like
fan.
pizza is.
Yeah, where it's not as universal.
Like pizza, you
but,
can
like,
throw the weird
charcuterie-
flavors and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, you could have spreadable cheeses, you could have solid cheeses, you could have shredded cheeses. There's all these things you could have on a charcuterie board.
I mean, you can also put those on nachos. Have you never just got a handful
true.
of tortilla chips, throw it on a paper plate, sprinkle some cheese on it, microwave it for like 30 seconds?
Are we
Those
talking
are
nachos like
technically
the
nachos.
chips
poor man's
dish or
nachos.
nacho cheese specifically?
The
I
chips
think
dish.
nachos.
Yeah.
That's
Which
such
is
a
chips
vague
and
statement, 'cause you
nacho,
can put any kind
the
of cheese on nachos
dish.
if you want.
The dish.
True.
Nacho,
Correct.
nacho,
I would
nacho.
say, yeah,
Yeah, Nacho Libre.
it's true, but
More
Daniel
nacho
is
sandwiches?
stating how you don't really want to go off script.
Yeah, I like a good classic nacho,
No,
but I could eat
no,
almost
I will
anything.
not stand for that. Nachos are not sandwiches.
No, they're deconstructed.
Oh,
Dude,
gosh.
deconstructed taco.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's loose meat
Damn.
and cheese everywhere. It's deconstructed.
They're deconstructed.
I'm going nachos.
So nachos is dying here, but can you have a statement for it? Can you have a last statement for it though?
Rich
The
bitches.
dying words of nacho.
Yeah, you rich bitches.
Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
You're,
The poor man's
Nacho-
nachos loses.
Well,
you don't
it
need
was-
minimal-
fancy
You need to be
wine
rich
to eat
for a
with our
charcuterie board?
nachos. You grab a beer and you grab some nachos and you're set. But no, you're
Grab
like,
a
you can't
beer,
have
grab a
that cheese.
charcuterie board of cheese.
No,
you're
no,
good.
no, no. Charcuterie boards are like, if you're gonna eat that cheese, you're gonna have to have this wine. So pour that out. and
I
put
don't
that. No,
drink
you
wine.
don't
I
have to
still
have
enjoy charcuterie board. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No.
Yeah,
You can have.
Lunchables. Lunchables is charcuterie.
Yeah, it's like the adult version of a Lunchable.
Yeah.
Adult Lunchable.
Which Lunchable
I'm
would
all
you rather
about this.
have? The nachos
Okay.
or any of the stackers? Any of the
Stackers.
stackers. Yeah.
Any of the stackers.
Well,
Any of the stackers.
On that
Well,
note,
because it's
Jesse, it just looks like that was nacho round to win.
Oh, got him.
So we'll have to go up to. I'm sorry, I can leave. But I will tell you what the next round is before I do. Mac and cheese and cheese whiz.
Wow.
mac and cheese.
Zach,
hands
start
down.
off.
Cheese was good, but
Yeah,
I'll
my
start.
hands are down on the table. Mac and cheese all the way.
I'd like to throw cheesecake. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No.
Mac and cheese. Come on. This ain't even a competition.
That is
whiz.
cheese.
Ugh.
I.
Yeah.
Daniel.
So-
Yeah, I don't like Cheese Whiz. Who likes Cheese Whiz?
Don't mind it.
You know?
It's not better than mac and cheese.
People
that
like nachos.
People who like the Goofy movie.
Yeah, I mean that little
Ooh.
trick you can do with a cracker
Ooh,
where the cheese,
cheese
like,
whiz on
floats itself.
nachos.
That's
that a
too
thing?
white trash. That's just too white trash.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. But if you throw it in the microwave,
Cheese Whiz is just the savory version of whipped cream.
Oh.
A savory version.
It's just going directly
my
in your
mind
mouth.
is blown. Yeah, if they adjusted the macros a little bit, I
Okay.
would try it. You know, get swole off of Cheese Whiz.
Oh yeah, the fact that cheese whiz has no nutritional value to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it suitable for human
Quesadilla
consumption?
and cream cheese. Quesadilla and cream cheese is the next round.
Make yourself a dang quesadilla.
Daniel.
What is what is quesadilla cheese?
Make your...
It's
Whatever
a mixed-
cheese you
It's
want.
like a
No, it's not
Monterey-
quesadilla cheese.
Wait, I know, but
Yeah.
Whatever
You can
cheese
put-
you want. Is
Yeah,
it just a cheese quesadilla though?
I'm thinking we apply the same rules
It's
that
just
we did with.
I like
quesadilla.
to call it Mexican
cheese.
grilled cheese. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's in the eye of the
that's-
beholder.
That's tough because cream cheese is great, but it kind of has certain places that it's really great.
this.
And
Oh, I'm just gonna
quesadilla-
pipe in.
Oh,
real quick.
bagels.
This is
Mm.
where I get confused because we're talking about cream cheese, which is super specific, and then quesadilla, where it's like any cheese you want. It's like what?
Yep.
How can you compare?
That's literally.
Yeah, but I mean, cream cheese, you could have like 8 different kinds of cream cheese.
You
Oh,
got
that's still cream cheese
fat
based.
and
That's true.
low fat.
Yeah, I mean, you got whipped,
Low
you got
fat.
strawberry, blueberry.
definitely-
Oh, you're getting weird. You're getting you're gonna put it on a bagel. It's a building block for me.
It's weird when you're gonna put it on a bagel.
I just take the whole block and put it on a bagel.
There you go.
What's wrong with
Microwave
that?
it. Eat it.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I get a little
But think about
weird. I get a
think
little
about
weird, and I
this.
put cream cheese on a bagel. I just getting a little weird.
Sorry for being
Oh,
weird.
you don't put it on yourself? Okay, I thought you were gonna get real weird with it and be like, I put it on myself.
Is it known to have good like sunblock?
I mean,
Oh,
I know
Ralph
people
and
that
Ralph-
put cheese on themselves and they pretend to be bagels, but that's
No,
something else.
that's neither here nor there.
Oh,
It was there.
No,
but
no,
not
that was here.
Let's get
Yeah,
a solid vote in.
that was here.
Yeah.
Let's get
But real
us-
quick, the one I wanted to say, and I might even cut the cheese here, depending on what the rules dictate. But I want to
Oh, wow.
kind of, in a way,
Okay.
bring
Okay.
back nachos for my friend Jesse here. But specifically, what I just thought of might be a great idea, like bagel chip with cream cheese nachos. How good would that be?
Bagel.
Like, bagel chips, you get little
Obscure
crispy
as
bagels.
hell.
Zach loves it. I can tell by the disapproving look on his face.
I'm trying to
But-
comprehend. Hold on.
Like
I
bagel
keep
chip,
looking
It's
it
just
up.
a pile
never
of bagel
seen
chips.
looking
with
it up.
yeah, it's a
cream
pile
cheese
of
on
bagel
it.
chip. It's smaller. You don't have to worry about the giant bagel in your hand. If you got small hands like the old Burger King commercials or Justin, you just have the little bagel chips. You could have like bacon bits on top too.
Bacon bits.
Yeah, but the real ones, not bacon bits, bacon crumbles. Just to clarify. But I'm just saying, I think that could be tasty.
Do some lox and cream cheese.
Yeah, you have just same thing. It's just a variant of nacho. I'm just trying to bring nachos back. I feel like
Is it a variant? It just sounds like you're just
Yeah.
dipping.
He's trying to bring
a
nachos
chip
back.
into cream cheese.
I mean, you could do that just like you can with queso, almost in a fondue situation. But in my scenario, it would be spread out on a
cream
plate.
cheese either way because I would make a very simple like bean dip with it and people love it. So
Yeah. But yeah, mine you spread the cream cheese
With cream cheese?
like all over the
cream
place.
cheese.
You don't dip it.
Yeah, put the cheese in there.
So
I think I would like cream cheese more if it wasn't extremely like calorically dense. Like it would just be a happier life if I could just throw
It's not good with a
cheese
spoonful of
everywhere
it,
or cream
but
cheese on everything,
Okay.
basically.
It's a building block. It
Oh,
helps
I
make
love it.
dishes.
I'm the type person. Oh, I could just eat a block of it. I'm not even gonna lie. I could just pass it on to the next person. Yeah, that's me. That and I could spoonful the sour cream too. But that's neither here nor there. Zach, what are you voting?
We have
Quesadilla, cream cheese, or
cream cheese,
or
or,
nacho
bagel
bagels.
nachos.
nacho bagel cheese, cream
Yeah.
cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say quesadilla, but no one has said anything other than the fact that it's just a Mexican grilled cheese, and not a better one, not like better than American grilled cheese. So I'm gonna actually just go with cream cheese, plain and simple. The building block of good
Oh,
dishes.
I love that vote for you, Zach.
okay.
Because
There we go.
that means that I can shamelessly vote for my fantastic idea of bagel and cream cheese nachos, and
Yeah.
it doesn't affect the game at all. So that's my vote.
Okay.
I said
Like
cream
you can
Awesome.
just
cheese.
So
say
then
cream
Jesse.
cheese.
Yeah,
and
I
Are
that
we
said
doing
is your-
quesadilla
also
or
your-
cream cheese?
Yeah,
I already said
yeah.
cream
Jesse
cheese.
already voted
Okay.
cream cheese.
I
So that's
voted
why I
cream
knew I could
cheese
vote
right away.
for whatever I wanted,
Whatever you want.
just so everyone knows the truth.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so we've tied.
No. 2 cream cheese.
Wait,
1
did we tie or did
cheese
cream
bagel
cheese win?
toast. Cream cheese won.
You guys kind of glitched out on me. That's why. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. I entered another dimension for a second, so that's why I was not following. Here we are. Mozzarella sticks or Philly cheesesteak. This is the last round of the first round, and then things will come to a boil,
A boil.
a melting finish. Mozzarella sticks or Philly cheesesteak. Jesse, why don't you go ahead and say whether
Because I like the Eagles.
Mott
they're gonna
sticks or
blast
Philly
like this,
cheesesteak?
to just throw them under the bridge. All right.
Yeah, of course.
I
That's
think
exactly
I'm gonna
why.
like mozzarella more.
Mhm. And I know you're a Midwestern man.
mozzarella. Yeah. That
Oh.
just mozzarella's gonna be better. There's
Mozzarella. What about
Sally-
it? Just it's the classic.
yeah, And there's also just like so many things in the Philly cheesesteak that I don't like. That kind of makes me go, nah. Like just Philly
Oh,
cheesesteak.
okay.
I don't know if
I
I
can
could just
understand that
do
then.
strip that. Mainly the peppers. They're not
Like
hot
peppers and
I
stuff?
just don't like them in general. They're like sport peppers, wherever it's not like
Pepperoncinis.
it's not spice. It's
I get
just-
that.
I don't like it. I don't mind it, but I don't want to be like I take peppers off it. Therefore, I like Philly. It's not a real Philly cheesesteak then, so I'm not gonna stand there saying I like it.
Okay, you're a man of
want some
integrity when
more
it
of
comes
it.
to your Philly cheesesteaks that you don't
Say,
eat. Nice.
I
I
don't.
hear that in my head. I know
Zach.
it's not the truth, but in my head,
Oh no,
I'm like,
Daniel's looking like he.
Dan can go. Dan's going.
yeah,
Daniel's got an
yep,
idea.
I'm talking. I was in my head when I hear Jesse saying that, I'm like,
Talking.
he's taking everything off of the Philly cheesesteak, so it's just a
With the
grilled
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah,
So he's like, I
that's the
can't say
grilled
Philly
cheese.
cheesesteak,
No.
I'm messing
but
around
that
with.
is, I
I'm
love it.
experimenting with.
So that's what happens in my head.
I'm experimenting by taking things out of something to make
Other
it just a
things.
grilled cheese. Yeah, like
But
if you
I
take
feel
the
like-
sauce and all that off a pizza and you fold it over, it's grilled cheese. It's Italian grilled cheese.
I love that series. I'd watch. You know, you have a cheeseburger, but you
Jesse
take the
makes
burger
grilled
out.
cheeses.
Somebody
out of
has to.
I like it. All right, sorry, Zach. Go ahead.
Daniel, what's your vote?
Your turn.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Do you have an opinion or a vote, or I can go either way?
So we got Philly cheesesteak or mozzarella sticks. I gotta go Philly cheesesteak here. Mozzarella sticks are too similar to cheese curds, and I always would rather have cheese curds in that type of situation. You can dip them in similar
Wow.
things. You have variety. Sometimes you get the white ones and the yellow cheese curds in the same basket. So I'm going Philly cheesesteak. Give me that meat.
The problem I have with Philly cheesesteak is the cheese is not the star.
you know
of
who
the
has
show.
really good cheese curds?
A&W.
Iceland has the best cheese curds.
I don't know about that, but the Philly cheesesteak. There's the.
I was gonna say.
Philly steak,
Wait.
the jus, the pepperoncinis, all these other flavors are just overpowering.
Ignoring
The
the
cheese.
fact that
The cheese is barely
the
there.
best.
That's fair.
So
I
for
mean,
me,
the same thing I said
mozzarella.
about cheeseburger.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm in Iceland
and
right
thought
now.
about
You're not
the
in Iceland.
exact opposite,
You're in
and then
Greenland.
decided in this one. Yeah, make a good point.
Yeah, I got to go with mozzarella stick. The cheese is the star of the show, and
You make
it's
a good
it's
point.
perfect vessel of just a fried thing.
Just a fried thing.
Fried
Yeah.
mozzarella
Nice log.
stick.
No,
log of
Milwaukee
cheese.
Burger Company. I ate there for the
Milwaukee
first
Burger
time.
Company.
The coops.
I didn't just
The
do a
first time?
challenge. I actually
Second
ate
time?
there, and they had. Yeah, the first time I ate real
normally
food,
for the fish.
and not just the challenge.
Try to kill yourself.
Mhm. I didn't even finish my regular sized burger.
Wow. Are you sure
but I
you-
ordered the
your
cheese curds
meat's a
there.
touch?
So good. So good. They had the different ones, the yellow. They had pepper jack, cheddar, and mozzarella. Really good. And I think white cheddar too.
Cubes or something too.
Some combination of those, and they were delicioso. I was like, oh, you make things other than giant burgers here? Holy cow.
Yeah. they
Oh
make,
yeah, I got onion rings too, so but that's not cheese, so it doesn't matter.
Nope, not a mozzarella stick.
hmm So then I guess
was
we're
the last
doing
round.
mozzarella sticks.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Semifinals. Let's get them in there. Let's throw the
cheese it.
cheesecake in here at one point. And we'll figure out the winner.
Yep.
Wait,
and
the
we're good.
Cheez-Its made it to the next one?
Cheese it.
No,
Cheese
cheese.
Mhm.
Jesus made it.
Cheeseburgers made it, I thought.
Yeah, they did.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah, cheeseburger made it.
No, Cheez Its did.
Yeah, cheeseburger made it.
Cheeseburger.
No,
fuck-
it
if-
no, it was
What?
Cheez-It.
Cheeseburger.
It was cheese.
That's what I
For
meant.
the same reason that Philly cheesesteak.
Okay, now
Because if two
I
out
think
of
so,
four of us
yeah.
are saying cheeseburger,
See, I was right.
I'm pretty sure cheeseburger moved on.
I don't know.
I don't
Oh.
know
Remember.
about that.
What did
I'm
I
sure
say
about
an
Oh.
hour ago?
I literally clicked the
Voted
screen.
Cheez-It.
that.
I
Rewind
Yeah,
that.
you made a big point.
Literally
about, I
clicked
have
the
this
screen and I
thing
just
that I just have to click once and track it, and so and now we're all doubting it. So
We're all doubting it.
I didn't write any notes.
Oh, cheeseburger moved on. It's versus cheeseburger versus nacho cheese Doritos. Nacho cheese Doritos.
Doritos versus cheeseburger.
Zach, why don't you start? Cheeseburger versus nacho cheese Doritos.
Cheeseburger. There's so much variety, but the cheese is king.
Okay.
The nacho cheese, after a while, you get numb. The Doritos, you get numb to the taste. You don't even know what you're eating anymore. You're just throwing in tortilla chips, and it doesn't add, like the
That's all
cheeseburger. You
Doritos,
savor.
but yes, I agree.
Yeah. What?
I just love that the way you're describing Cheetos is like you're just having a bad day or it's a bad time in your life, and it's just like this droll, just like existence that you're living, and you're just at the bottom of a bag of Cheetos, and you're like, this is your breaking point. Like that's the way you kind of put it out there for me, because you're just eating so many, you don't even know what you're doing anymore.
Yeah.
I just find it weird. Daniel, go ahead.
You said Cheetos twice, and we're talking about Doritos.
Doritos, nacho cheese.
Doritos. The other O's.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So Cheez-Its moved
Cheetos
on.
aren't here. Cheetos aren't here right now.
Cheetos have been Cheetos
No.
replaced Doritos. The second round is fantastic.
No. No. Okay. I don't want to point out that I've barely been able to hear you guys, so that's why.
Yeah. Oh, we know.
And
Oh,
now
we
we're
know.
pointing that out right now.
Zach's face every 5 seconds, just looking back and forth. Huh? Oh, my turn. Okay, yeah. That's been fun. I think I'm also gonna have to go.
I'm like,
cheeseburger here.
yeah, I'm like 8 minutes behind you guys. Okay. Dope.
Okay. Internet Explorer.
Cheeseburger
he's
moves
got
on.
Firefox. He's got.
Hey, you didn't even ask me.
We didn't ask Jesse.
To be
I've been
fair, it
waiting.
doesn't matter. We already got 2.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was moving on. See, wait a minute. I think you guys are gaslighting me. Because I was short and succinct to the point. Get it out of here. Grilled cheese versus
Yeah,
cheese.
I'm barely following along.
Curds.
But, yeah, you left him in the dust. Yep. We'll be right back.
So, grilled cheese curds.
Grilled cheese,
Grilled
curds.
cheese versus cheese curd. This is a great round for Jesse to begin.
Grilled cheese curds. Jesse, why don't you start?
I like to cut the cheese here.
Oh my
String
goodness.
cheese.
Oh wow.
Okay.
String cheese. Someone told me
String
recently
cheese.
that he likes to take the string cheese out and then grill along the sides of it and then eat that, and it's pretty good. So I like that.
Like just
And,
the cheese stick
grill
gets
along
grilled?
the
Or are you
sides.
saying you put the
cheese
grilled
stick.
You
Put the
crisp it up
cheese
a little
stick
bit, you
on like a
cook.
pan. So when you're like cooking something and you got a little room, put the cheese stick in there.
So
on the
like-
bread
like-
or on the cheese? I'm
No,
very
just
confused.
on the cheese. You just burn
That's
the
insane.
cheese.
It's grilled
It is
cheese,
burnt-
but
it's grilled cheese, just no bread. Just like
burnt
cheese.
end.
Just burnt cheese. Got it.
It's burnt
It's not
ends,
burnt
but cheese.
cheese. It's burned,
It's
like cooked. It's
cooked.
grilled.
Grilled.
So is it
I think
like
I'm just gonna finish
brown?
this
It
one
like
right now.
bubbles up and gets brown or something?
it's got the grill marks.
Yeah, it's kind of brown. It's brown.
It's
You
like
get
when you toast a
little-
marshmallow,
little
but with cheese.
crispness to it. Yeah, a little crisp.
So it
to
turns into kind of like a puffy brown log.
Toasted
Why did you
cheese
have
mallow.
to say it like that? Why did you have to
'Cause
say
that's-
puffy brown log? Why
Because
did you?
it bubbles up
It
a little
does
bit
not-
and puffs. You said it
No,
turns
it
brown.
wouldn't puff. I would say.
All right, so we have brown log versus grilled cheese, and what was the other one?
Where's it
Cheese
going?
curds.
Curds.
Cheese curds. The proper brown log. I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know. Finding the consistency in cheese curds. Is
You don't know. You're just conceding.
Grilled cheese,
Okay.
you just have to not overcook it,
Good
and you'll be
point.
okay. So I'm kind of leaning more towards grilled cheese. The weird string cheese that just kind of came out of nowhere. I like throwing it in.
I mean, it's just a
cold-
regular. You
it's
could
fine.
also just do.
Yeah, let's not do the
cheese.
weird strat of.
Yeah, I just said
burnt
I
cheese.
do that
But
as well. But it's just string cheese in general.
I've thrown string cheese in like my my ravioli dishes. Just like plop it in there, call it a day. It's like, ooh, nice little treasures.
He just
done that too,
plops.
Pasta.
This man is plopping string cheese
Hey,
Yeah.
I've
into
done
his
it too.
dishes.
Hey, he's done
I'd
it
like
too.
to think-
All right, there we
I've
go.
done
I'd like to think that it's full string cheese is like 8 full things of string cheese.
Yeah, like, are
Full
you
logs.
peeling it at least?
No, I'm.
Are
Cutting
you
it.
peeling?
No, I'm getting
How you-
sections.
Like a little,
I've done
little-
I don't-
sliced and
the
I've
Now
done
you're
the
like
whole
cutting?
Skin peeling of the cheese is weird to me. It's I don't want to do it.
I've
I'd
done
rather
the
just do
That's the point.
little.
So that's just mozzarella
That's the
cheese.
point of some people. For me, I like to have it just in a nice
Some
solid
people.
form.
So it's just mozzarella cheese. So you
It's
could
just
get
mozzarella cheese.
you could just get like those balls of cheese
I am
liquid in cheese liquid.
Insulted.
He is livid right now.
And that's why I have to go grilled cheese.
Oh,
Bob.
those are so much better than string cheese, honestly.
And that's exactly
Oh.
why I must go
I-
grilled cheese.
Okay.
I mean,
So
that sound
what are
logical,
we
in my
what are we
opinion.
coming to a consensus with?
Did Daniel get
I-
blurry for anyone else?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I.
Blur-
Oh yeah, he just did.
I'm back.
better.
So blurry,
I think that
blurry, not so blurry man.
Yeah.
Woo.
Zach persuaded me so much with his string cheese pasta ravioli discussion
Try it out.
that
Don't burn it.
I'm lactose intolerant, so I definitely will. I'll just be upset
Yep.
the next day.
It's processed.
That's fair. I think it's still grilled cheese. I think because something I've done is make a grilled cheese with string cheese because I didn't have other cheese. So
Yeah.
I did
You
peel
can
it.
get creative
I know
with
that
it.
might be
Jesse's getting
controversial.
creative with it
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah, you got to experiment. I
Yeah,
got
I
to try
gotta
that next.
experiment.
That's different.
I didn't think
That was
something
out of
I'd ever
necessity.
talk about on the internet, but I have experimented a
No.
little bit with grilled cheese. So
No, that was out of necessity. That was not you experimenting. You crazy
No,
people
it
leaving
was.
logs of string cheese in your food. Like it's a
Not a log, I
bouillon
strung
cube
it.
or like it's a bay leaf. You're just
It's a baby.
my hands are up. My hands are up.
Beyblade?
Is Bailey
And-
a
goodness.
Pokemon?
Down. And now they're down.
fact or false fact?
Handshake.
So let's
Grilled cheese
go.
wins. That's all I
Grilled
know.
cheese moving on. Up next we've got
That-
charcuterie, mac and cheese.
Where are
I
these
like your
rich boys
cheeses.
going to
These are
sit?
two of my
Like your
favorite,
cheese hot or
honestly.
cold?
These little rich boys. These little fine wine and charcuterie boards over here.
Hey, I voted charcuterie before. You can kiss my ass, but I'll take
Yeah.
mac and cheese.
The audience has spoken.
Oh, great voice in the sky.
Literally.
Suck my ass.
I'm glad he got my joke.
All right,
He's like, yes.
we're going down. I'm sorry, I can't handle
Oh,
this.
no, don't do it.
Personally, charcuterie or mac and cheese, I would personally go mac and cheese for the everyday man, but whenever there's a party and you got that nice charcuterie board, that's how I know I'm going to be in a good mood. I am going to be lounging. I'm going to be like, hey, you over there, watch this. Pick a cheese, pick a meat, plop it on a cracker of my choice. Also, if you're at a place and there is more than just one type of cracker, you're in the wrong place. Leave immediately.
Leave him.
Lock the
I'm
doors
gonna
on your
be-
way out,
I'm gonna
but
be
leave
in the corner of
immediately.
that party with a
But what
bowl
if
of
the-
mac and
the
cheese
one
going,
cracker
fuck, I'm
is-
way better than you.
That's me in the
Pristine Ritz,
corner
you know?
with the mac and cheese.
Losing my charcuterie. I'm gonna see myself out.
What's the votes?
Mac and cheese.
But you haven't cheesecaked.
I don't know.
Mac
know
and
if it's the
cheese,
right
one
time.
vote
Mac
mac
and
and cheese.
I can't throw cheesecake in against mac and cheese. There's
Yeah,
no way.
exactly. It's not going to make it.
There's no way.
Okay.
It wouldn't make the cut.
There's
The
no
cut of the
way.
cheese.
Mac and cheese. I've been. That's my meal that I've been experimenting with. He's been doing grilled cheese. I've been doing mac and cheese. I've been doing lamb, beef, bacon, ham.
You
Yeah,
can throw like anything.
None of those
Yeah,
are
you can throw
cheeses.
anything. Yes, I
Any
do
meat.
2 types of cheeses when I do Gouda and American.
But you're done
Or Velveeta.
experimenting with the
One
cheeses.
could be Gouda.
Oh,
Yeah, I found a good combo. The Velveeta and Gouda. That's a good combo for me.
Velgouda.
Nice and creamy.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else like want mac and
Velgouda.
cheese right now?
Ooh.
Yeah, someone. Yeah. But charcuterie, like Justin said, it's a very special treat. I feel spoiled when I have it. So I'm kind of torn. Can I
I'd
get
spoil
some
you
too?
any
guys
day if
decide,
you
and
chose
I'll be the-
charcuterie.
I'll
Daniel
choose
said-
where this goes.
Daniel said earlier, it's basically just a fancy Lunchable. Just go get a Lunchable.
Yeah.
You don't have
But
to
is that
like
a bad thing?
fancy little thing.
Yeah. But if you take a Lunchable and just dump it on a plate, it's charcuterie. Abstract.
It's about the
charcuterie
board
right
and
there.
or plate.
Yeah.
Yep. And I do have like 4 charcuterie boards.
Let's get some cheese on them.
Yeah, I mean,
Trying to
mac
get
and
my
cheese is
cheese on.
fantastic, but I don't even know if I can. But mac and cheese is fantastic. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to butt. But charcuterie, in my opinion,
Okay.
good mac and cheese is like you have
Oh.
that balance, like Zach
Oh,
said.
I almost pressed the screen.
I'm confused.
I
But
don't even-
I think I like the balance of charcuterie. Like you can have a piece of cheese with a piece of meat. You can have a piece of cheese with a piece of meat and a cracker. Just a cracker, just the cheese. Mac and cheese, although delicious, I have had some really bad mac and cheese where it's grainy. The cheese doesn't melt all the way. I'm going charcuterie. I think it's more well-rounded for a lactose impaired individual.
So it's in my hands now, right?
Yep, I wanted to make sure of that.
Yes.
I was just thinking, like mac and cheese can be like the star of the dish or the side. Like I've seen it to where it's just a side dish, but when I make it, it's the whole thing. It's the whole thing.
The whole
entree.
shebang.
It's the
home
star.
run. It's the star. Mac and cheese.
I'm
I like
okay with this.
charcuterie boards, but I think mac and cheese just wins.
But what if you just put mac
Mac and
and cheese
cheese moves on, which means
You can't really pair like.
oh
put it on
god, that is
cracker,
a
though. I don't know.
sloppy gloppy
I think you
mess.
could, and I think I'm going to do that
You
at
can.
some point, just to prove you wrong, Zach. You've now made
Okay.
an enemy for
Spoonful
life.
of
Wait,
mac
are we
and
doing a mac
cheese
and cheese charcuterie board?
on a cracker. Yeah.
Yeah, all you do is you cook it down a little bit more, so it's a little bit more solid.
Just
But
gotta
you
get
could have
those
so many
little
things to
bowl
pair
chips
with
for,
it.
like salsa, but mac and cheese.
Ooh, yeah, the scoops.
Yeah.
Be good with some Fritos, the Frito scoop thing.
Oh,
Now it's just like a taco dip.
yeah,
It's
that's
scooping.
exactly it.
And you know what's great
the-
about mac and cheese? You can add taco meat to it, and it's still great.
Yeah,
Bring cream
that's the
cheese
thing
back.
with charcuterie boards is you can put anything on it. It just how fast can you eat it? You do a soup charcuterie, it's just going to leak everywhere.
Where are we at, Justin?
cream cheese versus mozzarella sticks.
This is your chance, Brian. Throw it in.
I don't think it's gonna win, but it's fine. I call cheesecake to the battleground.
Yes, I choose you, cheesecake.
It might not be effective, but we'll find out.
I mean, cheesecake is literally the evolved form of cream cheese.
True.
Like literally the evolved form of cream cheese.
I just think
And
of a
I'd
small
spread-
little cream cheese growing into a cheesecake.
Exactly. It sheds its foil wrapper and becomes.
Then it
cheesecake.
makes a little noise, like a fucking foil wrapper noise.
But I would spread cheesecake filling on my bagel any day. And
I
that
want to
means
try that now.
that's what I was thinking. Just putting them side by side there. Just a nice classic vanilla cheesecake. No brown sugar on the bottom. Good to go.
Graham cracker.
I made it once with chocolate chip cookie as the crust. That was fantastic.
You're getting all creative. I've
saying.
never like that. I've
Mhm.
only had bad ones, and you're telling me there's good ones out there?
Yeah. Yeah, you get a nice velvety smooth one. You do a nice water bath while you bake it. It's a whole new world.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So we have the cheesecake has entered the battleground versus mozzarella stick. And who was the other one?
The other one was just straight up cream cheese.
Okay.
Straight up cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Going cheesecake.
That's 2
We
for
can do it,
cheesecake.
Brian. Brian, we can do
And
it.
with that,
Do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll die on the hill of mozzarella stick. It's if cheese fell into a fryer and came out the other side. So
I mean, that's how you do it.
And that's how they do it.
Next time on How It's Made.
Literally comes out the other end of a
Oh.
fryer.
And here we see the cream cheese in its natural habitat shedding from the foil.
it too may one day become cheesecake.
up next,
It's so beautiful. Me and Justin
Grilled
are on the
cheese.
same page there.
and cheeseburger.
More grilled cheese.
Even the most grilled cheese. Grilled cheese or cheese curds? Ooh.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, cheeseburger. Okay. You cut out the last second for me, so I thought you said cheese.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
just
hear it
Your
all.
assumed-
second one.
Yeah.
Nope, I was waiting.
Okay.
Oh,
Justin was just staring at us and we're all like,
Yep.
yes.
What's the next one?
I guess I'll jump on that tagger and just take it for all of us. Cheeseburger. You can do more different cheeseburgers. Boy, what you doing over here? You came down here and started squeaking a bunch of toys. Now you're doing something else
I didn't
What?
hear it. You're good.
No.
because I muted myself. He was just squeaking.
Oh, okay.
Come here.
nah, he's just imagining a dog.
You gotta get up here.
It's not real.
That was scotchy.
That's the lactose intolerant speaking.
Yeah.
What,
Just-
what
He's
are my
got the
options
cheese
here?
sweats.
We got grilled
Cheeseburger,
cheese.
Grilled cheese.
Cheeseburger.
Okay.
Cheeseburger and pay.
I know Daniel doesn't think cheeseburger has a leg to stand on. It's too much meat, not enough cheese. So grilled cheese has all the cheese and some occasional meats. So grilled cheese.
I don't know if I could have said it better myself, Zach.
Yeah.
I think that was
Just the best
very
is-
well put.
Yeah. I'm getting down to it. Yep.
Yeah, I think it is tough because cheeseburgers are great, but a grilled cheese must be a closed sandwich, griddled on both sides, have cheese as the primary ingredient. Other ingredients
Are
can
you just
complement,
reading the
cheese.
definition of a grilled cheese right now?
but none may overwhelm it. Like a cheeseburger, but it made with sliced.
If I look up Webster Dictionary, would I just see what you just said to me?
If you looked down on the screen that we are on, right
No,
now,
all you have to
would
do is
see
look
that
down.
twice. Yeah, and that's exactly what I did in the first
Hold
round.
on,
and
I'm
no one
scrolling.
noticed. So I realized as I finished that everyone's like, "Okay, cool," and I was like, "Oh, okay." But this time,
What
I
a
read it
sick
too fast
freak.
and went 7 to stall. Yeah.
You're sick.
But
freak.
I think grilled cheese is the better version of a cheeseburger. Would I prefer to eat a cheeseburger more often? Yes, but in the world of cheese things, I'm gonna go grilled
Yeah,
cheese.
but how many times have you gone to a restaurant and looked at what they had, and it was burger more often than like a grilled cheese that you would go for?
Well, I think
There's plenty
they
of times
all
where
would
I'm
have-
looking and
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what, burger sounds better.
That's true, and I 100% agree with you. But in a battle of cheeses,
Yeah.
if I want cheese,
Today it's all about cheese, Jesse.
yeah, it's
At the
not
end of the day,
about
it's
what
all
I
about
want. Who
cheese.
cares what
It's
I
what the
want? I'm just a
consumer
nobody.
Mm.
I'm just a nobody, and
Yep.
this is what nobody asked for. Is what we're talking about.
Yep.
So
Remember when we said this was gonna be quick?
I remember. I
Mhm.
can.
It is.
Elongate things.
Yeah. So we got cheeseburger, grilled cheese. Zach, what do you go?
I think it's
All right, next one.
I couldn't hear.
I've just heard Justin
What just
laugh like
happened there?
7 times.
Everyone just kind of lagged out for me, and
Yep.
Okay.
So grilled cheese
Okay,
beats
so
cheeseburger.
cheeseburger's
That's all I
moving
know.
on.
yes,
No.
false.
What?
I think it was Cheez-Its all along.
Can I get the stenographer to look and make sure that Cheez-Its didn't win the first time?
That's what I'm saying. I think it was
I can't remember.
Cheez-Its. Justin's off.
That's
on
what I
a mountain
had.
Just laughing.
That's what I had. I had Cheez-It, then you guys all yelled at me.
No, I know.
I had Cheez-It, and then you guys went, oh, and you made fun of me for it.
Yes.
I was gaslighting you.
I don't get it.
All right,
Yeah.
doesn't
I'm out
matter.
here in the mountains.
It's
I don't have
grilled cheese
reception.
now. Grilled cheese.
So
now.
I don't
Move
get
on.
it.
Move
Grilled
on.
cheese beat either one of them.
Yeah, grilled cheese.
Move
Moving on.
on.
Grilled cheese. Okay, so then up next it would mean mac and cheese versus cheesecake.
Mac and cheese. Mac and
Zach,
cheese.
have you
Mac
cut
and
the cheese
cheese.
yet?
No, I don't need to really add anything. I already said the one thing I would have added was Gouda cheese to the menu, but the
Oh,
fact
I'm
that
sorry.
I put Gouda cheese in my mac and cheese, I'm covered. So
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Jesse?
I'm sorry. I just was reminded that there's Cheesecake Factory, but not Mac and Cheese Factory. So that means mac
True.
and cheese is not as good as Cheesecake Factory. If that is,
But there's
the
macaroni
logic.
grill.
have you heard of Noodles and Company?
No,
No, that's
macaroni
Noodles
grill,
and
my
Company.
friend.
That's not Mac and Cheese and Company.
It's a
That is
restaurant.
Noodles
Grill
and
is a
Company.
thing.
No,
You know what?
macaroni grill is a restaurant.
I don't believe you. I don't believe it. But I'm just bringing
That
up
is irrelevant.
Brian said that it doesn't, that whatever it was going up against before, there's no thing with it.
So are you changing your
What are
vote?
you saying?
No, I'm doing grilled cheese or mac and cheese still. Doing mac and cheese still. It just fucked
Because-
with Brian. I was waiting forever. He was just ignoring it the whole time.
He's been flying. He's just flying through the
He's
air.
flying high.
Beat us
He's
out.
doing a little
More
bit
ways
of
than
a
one.
turn here.
I was gonna. The reason Zach I brought up if you had cut the cheese is I just want to know if you would rather eat a mac and cheesecake
What? What does that even mean?
instead of these options. You know, just instead of a cheesecake, even mac and cheesecake.
You would just, it would be basically be like a breading crust.
Yeah.
then
Instead
mac
of
and
brown
cheese on top?
sugar, you use
Yeah,
like
yeah.
breadcrumbs. You bake it.
Graham
So
cracker.
it's-
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the one that told you that. Yeah.
Thank you. It's not a bad dish idea. We should do that sometime. We should make a mac and cheese pie.
Yeah, I think we do that the same day we do
Ooh.
mac and cheese charcuterie. We just do mac and cheese
Ooh.
in all of its glory
Yeah.
because I think that would be great. And I think that's what I would also vote for in this
Mac and cheese
category
nachos, right?
Mac and cheese
Ooh,
bites
Your
are
bagel
really good.
biscuits.
Yeah, I like that. You could even do them on like those rye chips from Gardetto's for some
Ooh.
reason. You could.
That could totally work. Maybe
Well, I feel like
Make-
that with like
yeah.
a Gruyere cheese or something, like a funky
Ooh,
cheese.
Mac and cheesadilla.
bacon ass smoky
These
cheese. All right.
fanciest people again.
hmm
These are
You're right.
ideas.
Charcuterie moves on. Good point, Jesse.
It died.
We're
We
starting.
lost it. We lost charcuterie to something. I already forget what. Was it mac and
Probably
cheese?
mac and cheese.
Yeah.
This is becoming a battle of the classes.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think mac and cheese. Though,
Kings and
Okay.
peasants.
I think I've been convinced.
So it looks like
Mac
What do
and
we
cheese.
got?
that mac and cheese.
Yes.
Mac and cheese.
Okay.
All right.
So grilled cheese versus mac and cheese.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Just
Agreed.
And that's
Totally.
the final one. So anyone have any
co-champion.
big ol' thingies
Co-champion.
Oof.
together?
Yeah. together.
I don't know.
Grilled cheese, mac
Can we
and cheese?
do that? Can we have the grilled cheese sandwich paired with a nice side of mac and cheese?
Just think of the stomachs, everybody. Think of
No, they'd have to be
aftermath of
together.
What you're
You are gonna
suggesting?
be constipated.
They can't. You can't have two separate items. That is two separate items. The only way they can both move on is if they're together.
Well, I guess I gotta go experiment with this.
All right, he's gonna get back to the kitchen and get back to us.
All right, we'll sit here and
We
wait.
gotta boil some water. Gotta make the
If
mac
I
and
hear
cheese.
macaroni
No
sounds
mozzarella
coming
sticks
from
in
a
it.
pot,
Yeah,
that's a
but
wet
no string cheese.
ass pot.
No string cheese in it. Got it.
No.
Stuff.
Can I sprinkle some other cheese in it?
What if you did a grilled cheese sandwich with a string cheese filled crust, and then in the center is your mac and cheese with sliced
So-
cheese?
How are you going to do the crust of the bread?
Easy.
I don't know.
Easy
Ask the
peasy.
masters of Pizza Hut. I don't know.
Easy peasy. Yep. Oh no, I already got it. It's kind of
There you
like
go.
when you do like a cheeseburger, but the bun is a grilled cheese. But it's extra better because you're pretty much making a hot pocket in a way.
Okay.
Because you can just take dough and wrap it around the string cheese, bake that, and that becomes your bread. Then you put cheese in between it and you griddle it.
Yes.
So it's like, is that
getting
all your
melted.
wildest dreams coming true? Because
Yeah.
that sounds delicious to me. And then you
It does.
dip that in a nice big bowl of
Mac and cheese. Yep.
But it's mac
Mhm.
and cheese and grilled cheese. So where's the string cheese coming from?
I was
That was just filling
bringing
the
that back
bread.
in. Yeah, I was just bringing that back in.
Just added
That's
cheese,
just
you know?
there. Okay.
Yeah. who
So
doesn't just
so
have
we're just
pocket?
combining the winner is what I'm getting out
Is
of
that
this.
not the cheesiest
Yeah.
thing you've heard today?
Oh.
Is a
Sure.
string cheese stuffed grilled cheese mac and cheese. Am I wrong?
Again,
Am I right?
The,
Am I
the
right?
logic. The logic.
You're right.
What is
Either I'm right
the
or I'm right.
mac and cheese is, or is it separate?
I think he's right.
I think I'm right.
I think he's right.
So also you can just put mac and cheese in the bread,
No.
like in the sandwich.
Yeah, it's going. That's saying that is
Yeah.
part of
That's
the
what I'm
sandwich. That is
asking.
in the
It's
so you have
layer.
your
Because they can't be separate.
string cheese
Okay.
filled
Yeah.
bread,
String
Filled
cheese
with-
in the
Okay.
bread.
cheese, whether it be American or Gouda, mac and
Okay.
cheese layer, another cheese because grilled cheese, and then bread.
Can we deep fry it too?
That's beautiful.
That's just too much. That's
Just
when
coat
you're
it
I don't
That's
know.
beautiful.
Do we do a side of cheese curds and for dessert cheesecake?
I'm not pooping for a week.
No,
Wait,
that's
wait,
opposite
you
for
keep-
you.
You keep getting to our answer. You keep getting to the answer, but then you add the other stuff back in, and that's where I'm getting confused. What is the
I'm
answer
trying
to
to
the
get
greatest
cheesiest
cheese
thing
ever?
here, okay?
Not this cheese feast.
Oh.
Ooh, that's what we're calling the video.
But
we
that's
do
not
mac
the
and cheese
answer.
stuff.
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
Okay,
I
so
have to pick
basically what we're realizing is the best cheese ever is cheese
It's mac and cheese. Yes.
Yes.
and more cheese.
Yep.
If you want me to
Okay,
simplify,
then I
dumb
guess
it
we
down,
found the
Justin,
winner.
Between if we actually want to pair off grilled cheese versus mac and cheese, it has to be done grilled cheese.
And I was
If
about
I
to say
use
the
too
same
many
thing.
big words,
I'm just here trying to mix and match stuff.
Yeah, I think I would go grilled cheese over mac and cheese as well if I had to choose
Yeah.
between the both.
Yeah.
I like the crispy crunch of the grilled cheese.
Yes.
So
Y'all are fucking
The experimenting you can do.
yeah,
I think Daniel's already he's had bad mac
Okay.
and cheese, right? You've had
Yeah,
bad mac
I
and
have.
cheese? Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Haven't had a bad
mac
grilled
and
cheese though.
I've had bad grilled cheese before, so
yeah. Only if they're
The only
cooked by
bad one
people.
I've had is the one that has like like horseradish on it or whatever. Ugh.
Never heard of that.
Or if they sourdough, I'm just like, don't do that to me.
Don't sour my dough.
Don't sour my dough. So yeah, grilled cheese, one mac and
Grilled-
cheese. Grilled cheese wins. Also,
Grilled
I want to
cheese
create
is
this
supreme.
cheese monstrosity one day.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun. I'm in.
okay, we can make the.
Yeah.
I think that's a great thing to end on. We'll make this great cheese monstrosity, but for today, the winner was Cheez-Its. Go ahead, check us out later, guys. This was a sequel.
what?
nobody asked for. My
Cheese
name
whiz on
is
top.
Justin. I will